All right, so we're going to start off with Galactic Astrology, which is something I learned from an Andromedan. So it was just like a 5-minute introduction to how the galactics see astrology. So your sun sign is your sole purpose. So it's basically the purpose of your soul is kind of mirrored in your sun sign. Your moon sign is how you show up in daily life. And according to them, it's the most powerful of the astrological planets. So, who knows their moon sign? All right, cool. So, I've always felt that the moon is more powerful than the sun, personally.
I agree.
It's like, the moon is like just, when I see people, when I talk to them, I can feel their moon sign. It's like coming out of their eyes, sort of thing. So, that's like your day-to-day life. The ascendant is your true essence. This is how you show up in life.
Is that your rising sign?
That's your rising sign.
Okay. That's how you show up in life?
Yeah, that's how you show up in life. On the day you're born, it's right where the kind of the sun is on the horizon in relation to the zodiac is your rising sign. The other planets, Jupiter and Saturn, are called your guides. And whatever sign you have is the filter through which that guide travels, in a sense. So the signs are really all filters. And you're getting the energy of the planets, the sun, the moon, all that is being filtered through a sign. On the day you're born, you're like totally open. You're just completely 100% an open little child, and you're being bombarded with the energy that's in the cosmos at the moment. I refer to it as the music of the heavens in some senses, which is like kind of how you hear this heavenly music playing, and that becomes the filter through which you see life, in a sense. So that's what the birth chart represents. It is like an actual physical thing that you experience when you're a child. And it's always moving and it's always changing. But it's so strong when you're a child, and then the child quickly learns to close down so that it's not constantly being bombarded, so it can focus on what's in front of it. And so, but then you retain that music within you. So in this class, we're going to be learning to experience other songs. The other planets, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, are also guides. They're not quite as strong as Jupiter and Saturn. So that is the basics of a galactic astrology. Now, on to sign shifting. Okay, so what is a sign? In Western astrology, if you were a Scorpio, you would be the scorpion. But if you were in a different system, you would have a different animal attached to it. So the signs themselves are really just representations of a certain energy. Now we're going to learn what that energy entails. So there's 4 elements. There's earth, air, fire, and water. And then there's 3 modes, which we'll cover in a minute. And those form like, each sign is one combination of those. And then there's 12 of them. So just like there's 12 notes in a scale, there's 12 signs in the zodiac. Yeah, so that's how it works. So we'll start with the elements. Fire. Fire is enthusiasm, it's change, it's life, it's fire people are very like outgoing and gregarious, and they're very enthusiastic about things. So then we ground down into earth. Earth is stable, grounded, detail-oriented, more practical, and they tend to be often more mellow, not always. but it's a more receptive element. Fire is like more of a yang element, and earth is more of a yin element. So then we move on to air. Air is mental. Air people think a lot. They're into communication. Air people communicate a lot. It's anything that has to do with the brain, the mind. It's not a very emotional element. It's more like kind of out there. And is less stable. And then the last element is water. So water is emotional. It's like receptivity, it's psychicness. It's all of those things. So water people like feel a lot. They're feelers. So a lot of you don't know your moon sign. You may have one of these elements in your moon, and that would be a strong part of your life. You just don't know it yet. So you can look it up later. What?
I know my moon.
Yeah. Okay, so those are the elements. Now we're going to get on to the modes. These are important because these are not as well known. There's 3 modes. There is cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Cardinal is initiation. It's moving forward. It's like they have a lot of energy, and they're always like moving on to the next thing. So they're excellent at beginning projects, not always good at finishing them. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. Fixed is this. Stable, grounded, they're a little bit slower. They're not so good at starting projects, but they're really good at finishing them. And they can see things through to the end. So it's a more like kind of meditative state, but on the negative side, they could be very stubborn and they resist change sometimes. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Mutable is adaptable, changeable, flowing. Mutable signs go with the flow. They just kind of take what comes to them and they can roll with it. They can adapt to any situation. They can often change their minds quite easily as well. Mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Virgo. What we're going to be learning to do is we're not going to be channeling Aries. We're going to be channeling cardinal fire.
Yes.
So that's the secret, is you're going to be channeling the cardinal energy and the fire energy together, and that forms the energy of Aries. So that makes it easier to focus. Everyone kind of has their own system in order to do it. Like some people, like I see it as a big circle, and it's like a clock, and as you switch to the next hand, you change to the next sign. So that's kind of how I do it. And I will actually rotate somehow in my auric field and switch the sign. Other people can just manifest it. Other people see it as like cards that are unfolding. So everyone has their own way of doing it. So whatever yours is, you will find out shortly. So now the question is, why would we do this? So what are the benefits? One benefit of sign shifting is you can understand other people better. So as we learned in the last class, everyone's got that one parent or that boss or friend of a certain sign that drives you crazy, or maybe there's a certain sign that always drives you crazy. So this helps you to kind of connect with them better. For example, I've had a boss that we just were not getting along, and then I switched to their sign, and suddenly everything changed. This person was suddenly being really nice to me, and whereas before they weren't. So you can use that also to kind of relate better to other people that you just can't relate with. Also, you can use it to kind of augment activities. If you're going to hear music, for example, water signs are the most receptive to music and the most like emotional. So become a water sign, and water signs are also very good for dancing. So you can channel water and then dance, and it would be a very beautiful experience for you. If you're doing I find fire is great for like doing something you don't want to do but you want to do it, like whether it's going off a ski jump, which I've used it for, or going to that party that you're supposed to go to but you're not in the mood, or whatever it is, like doing an adventure or a sport or something that's a little bit dangerous. Like you can channel, especially Aries. Aries, just like go for it. Yeah, if you have to clean the house, then I recommend Taurus or an earth sign. Or if you have to do a lot of work or work fast, earth is great for that. Earth can stay very practical. Air signs are, good for communication or like going to a talk like this one, or just going to a conference and talking to people. Good for communication of all types. Okay, so that is the basics. Now you all ready to begin? Okay, take a few moments while I set up the camera and go into like a little deep meditation. Okay, so we'll start with, I will do a demonstration for you, and then we will begin. So, I'm going to become an Aries. Yeah, so you'll find that you feel different, you move different. Feel free to walk around if you want, or just talk, and we're all gonna like share how we feel about it. So as we begin, all you're gonna do is, like I can only show you the door, you have to walk through it right now. So you're gonna, right now, we're gonna kind of go into a neutral position, and then you're gonna channel cardinal fire. And once you start doing it, it'll all make sense. Everyone somehow has the ability to do this. Cardinal is initiation energy, so it's moving forward energy. Fire is fire. So we're going to go towards cardinal fire. We're going to go towards Aries, whatever works for you. I'm going to say 3, and then you're just going to do it. Okay?
Could it be any fire sign or just Aries?
Aries. We're all doing the same one, so we can compare. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Aries, cardinal fire. Who feels like they're there? Who feels like not yet? Okay, so picture, just maybe try to manifest, go, I will become an Aries now. And then just picture like fire and picture like cardinal outgoing energy, and see if you can just like, or like feed into what's happening around you. Everyone's in Aries right now. Who feels like they're there?
I started
Oh.
What'd you say?
It's authentic.
I started there.
Oh.
So how do you feel? What does it feel like?
Bold. Yeah.
Bold?
It's like confident. Yeah. It's like, you have the same idea I have. Let's do it. Let's go right now. Like,
I actually can feel it in my hands.
Yeah.
The centers of my palms are hot.
Yeah, fire.
I feel kind of like a fire chalice of passion,
Yeah,
for sure.
Aries is great.
And it's just like,
Confident.
What?
Confident.
Confident, yeah.
How about an invitation?
I feel pointed.
Warrior style.
I feel, like no nonsense.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you're there. You feel like warmer.
I feel like, when are we going to get started? Let's go. I'm still sitting here. Are we going to act it out?
Yeah, your energy is different right now. Yeah.
It's like on the tip of your toes. You're like, come on, let's
Do stuff.
yeah, we have to bounce. That's right. Start it at least. Get the ball rolling, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually bringing me back to the Central Goddess courses that have been coming to me intuitively, like just embrace that inner fire, desire, what you want to rebirth at this time, and just really ignite that passion, that spark of who you are, and like teaching others how to do that. So the Black Panther medicine, we want to get down in the dirt, get involved, get vulnerable, get it open and authentic, and just share that passion that's within all of us and bring that forth to this reality.
Nice.
I don't want to say possessed, but I feel like something just went into me that wasn't me.
Uh-oh.
And I feel warmth. I feel like getting up and just like, not punching a tree, but like ripping up paper
Yeah.
and getting up and just.
Or punching a tree.
Don't punch a tree, go for it.
Yeah.
I feel very
Aggressive.
fully. Yes.
Aries can be very aggressive, so you're feeling. I find that as
About
you
3
first
seconds.
experience it, you can sometimes feel the more negative
Whoa.
feelings at first, but then you can like transcend to the highest versions of it.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, thanks. Boy, I don't feel like a high version of it. I feel very raw.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, whoa.
Bam.
We're now going to channel Taurus. So I will do the switch first. So I'm switching to Taurus energy. So feel what I'm giving out right now. Fixed earth, fixed, grounded, stable, more slower. And earth is rooted to the earth, deeper. Taurian, solid energy. So on 3, you're going to make the switch. 1, 2, 3.
It's reminding me of multiple things. It's like slow, heavy, stubborn. I've been singing a lot of light language. My throat chakra is a little tired. But it also reminds me of Sedona, specifically Bell Rock, where I felt more supported. I feel like it's initially like really protecting there on my personal power, but it starts off in the sacral chakra, comes up to this giant boulder, and the tip of it is at the heart. So it does allow the heart to be moved and expressed and felt, but it's in this very like rock solid heavy way, and it's like I want to move past it, and it's like I'm being held back. It's kind of tricky
Huh.
for me. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, definitely that stubborn bull coming up energy.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually true.
Just I'm gonna throw something. Okay.
Now that
What is it?
it's for you.
Yes, thank you.
What else are we feeling right now?
My breathing's slowed way down.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a Taurus, and I have a resting heartbeat of around 60 beats per minute. I breathe very slowly.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's the piece that came
Fine.
out too. That I was like, oh, this feels really nice.
Huh.
I got that like
Aries rules.
dudes chilling on the couch, and even like I ask, I don't need to talk. I don't really feel chill.
Mm.
Not really like
Yeah.
so I got grounded quick, but I feel like the bull. and like run the world, right? That is an energy that I feel with the Taurus. But there is a chill aspect, like kick back and relax. But at the same time, I feel a bit of plotting here too.
Interesting.
And maybe I'm colored by those who I have known. But
Yes.
energetically, I just went, but it's like I'm strong,
Mm-hmm.
and what I just heard is strong and can't be wrong.
Yeah, that's Taurus for you.
Strong and can't be wrong.
If I ever say those words out loud to my sister, she'll be like, fucking A.
It looks good on you.
We accomplished a lot of cleaning during Taurus of our entire property. It was like, it kept me really focused during the month of Taurus. You can also use the month that you're in to kind of lead you in a direction. Like we did all this work in Taurus and then Gemini came and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Any other comments about Taurus?
Well, I feel completely different than I did with Aries, where I wanted just to get up and I feel very, and now I know what it feels like to be my husband. I want to sit back, I want to observe, and I feel a little, well, I feel a little like, kind of not a know-it-all, but like I kind of know it all a little bit.
Like you've got it all figured out.
Like I've got it all figured out.
Yep.
And I'm just, there's nothing I really need to add to anything, you know, or ask rather, because I've got it figured out. I'm just sit back and observe, and because I've got it all figured out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, know-it-all is kind of a negative connotation. I don't want to really mean that, but that's how I feel.
Okay.
You know, and the heaviness is there, and I don't feel like getting up and moving like I did with the Aries, or maybe I'm just worn out because of all that Aries energy. I don't know,
Yeah.
but very
Heavy
different.
yet direct.
Yeah, you're sitting differently, definitely.
Am I?
Yeah. You're like more relaxed.
Ah, I definitely feel more relaxed.
I feel like a motivation.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm gonna take care of my family. Like I'm gonna do whatever it takes to like take care of people here.
Yeah. Like Kelly's a Taurus.
But I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. When I want to do it.
But I can do it.
But I'm gonna do
But
it.
there's not an
Yeah.
edge to any of that. There's
Yeah.
no edges. It's actually very earthy.
Yeah.
I'm a Taurus.
Don't tell me.
Also.
You're-
5'5". Yeah.
You're a natural Taurus.
5'5". Oh, nice. Yeah. Right?
Cool.
Yeah, the 5'5". Yeah, so holding space. You know,
Stand your
space
ground.
for people and kind of grounded. Yeah, I guess it depends.
Hey, good morning.
Situation.
Grand rising.
Right.
Because, you know, working on those horses.
Taurus for me is great for doing housework.
Oh,
It's like, it's
Yes.
perfect for doing housework.
That's the motivation I mean.
Yeah.
oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, and like there's like a Venus quality, like to beautify, and make nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally.
To get started, you can't start like one steady foot up.
They're stubborn, but in a good way. Getting
very
things done.
Protective
are-
of family, too?
What's
right?
that?
Are they protective of family?
They're very
too?
protective of family.
That's what I get.
Yeah.
Mama bear, Papa bear energy.
With the stubborn thing, it's also from a place of knowing.
Yeah.
So it's a justified stubbornness. He is stubborn. He's researched.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Depends on the person.
Yeah. I'm only stubborn about things that I'm sure about. Otherwise,
Yeah. But there's more involved Tauruses and less involved Tauruses. So. So moving on to Gemini. Gemini, some people do not like this one. So guess we'll see if you're one of those people. Some people love it. So Gemini, mutable, adaptable, changeable, flowing. Air is mental, thinking. It's more ethereal. So I'm going to start the switch. Okay. So on 3, you guys ready to do this? 1, 2, 3, become a Gemini. Mutable air. Mutable air.
I love it. I'm instantly giggly. You can see I'm swirling body-wise. It's just that high, ready to fly, want to play, just want to enjoy the day. It just feels good. I like the flow and the movement. It just
you're like going like this.
I'm like swirling.
Yeah,
Feels really
Gemini is
uncomfortable to me.
swirly.
I'm like, as like an Aries and a Taurus naturally, this just feels like complete fucking uncertainty. all of that got it figured out energy is not having a good time dealing with this.
Oh no! This is a
True,
cool.
because I could see that in your body posture. It was like, what the
Yeah, I'm
hell
like,
is this?
what is this? It's like all the rules have just disappeared and it's just madness.
Well, look at Hale. Look, he's going around in circles over there.
Yeah, this always happens when I go to Gemini. I feel like circles going around my
I'm
head.
seeing a bald eagle above me.
I feel dizzy.
Yeah.
A ball of what?
A bald eagle. One of my spirit guides. It's
Oh,
like just
really?
going shh. Yeah, it likes this one. It likes this energy a lot.
Oh,
I feel
cool.
like I'm on a roller coaster.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love roller coasters though.
I feel like
I'm from Florida.
I feel like looking at like who can I talk to? Like I can't talk to. Like I got and it sort of it feels like an immediateness, like not like a long vision of okay how the whole day will unfold and what's my purpose, but just sort of like this detail, that deal, and communicating, wanting to like chitter chatter,
Yeah.
fast.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my leg immediately started like going back and forth.
I know. I've never seen you do that before.
No, I've never done it.
So
But
for
the uncertainty.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
I think
unnerving.
That's why I'm like, whoa, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Scorpio and the Capricorn, this is very different energy from your natural energy. So it feels even weirder to you guys.
But I love it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
You can-
I'm
now
not a normal
it's-
Capricorn, according to Garrett.
Now it's
Dude,
part of your
I
life.
like a Gemini. Like, you're just, it feels like a Gemini.
I don't even know if I have Gemini, or I know it has to be in one of the houses.
Gemini has to do with words.
So Gloria. Okay.
Such a flow, an ability to channel words. That's what I see.
I bet you had a speaker. Let spirit come through, and they actually talk through me. Yeah.
I do feel spirally,
Yeah.
and I feel that sense of the twin piece, right? Because Gemini's got the twin aspect. So it's like two-faced,
Brains.
focus on a dime, one person one day, one thing the next. That's where that uncertainty thing is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't feel uncertain about that.
I feel like
that
I have
shit at
two
all.
brains.
Oh wow.
I'm a mercurial sign. My sun sign is a Virgo, but I'm like the anti-Virgo, like
Anti-Virgo.
and I have my moon in Gemini, so there's part of me that feels really comfortable here.
Oh.
And really like, yeah, okay, let's get stuff going, okay. And start singing and dancing a little. And chatty, right?
Yes.
If anybody knows me, if I get quiet, that's either I'm meditating, asleep, or there's some real danger gonna happen. So chatty is good, even
Yeah.
yelling is good, but
So that's the Gemini energy. Yeah.
yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay, ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please. Let's go.
I feel like I'm in a whirlpool.
That's what everyone says. It's like you're in a whirlpool.
Oh, Lordy.
It's
Yeah.
like in a it's very like almost mentally processing emotions, but there's like an over analysis that takes over, and then these shadow aspects like come in to try and like
Yeah.
do the job
Yeah.
or something.
Literally
Who's a Gemini?
And it's almost like out of their control a little bit. It's just there's like this aspect of polarity.
What?
This is coming home with me.
Oh.
So I can bring her to Taurus for now. Just like, take a break.
I'm going to tell you what I want to do and then ask you 3 minutes from now. Don't hold me to it.
Yeah, don't hold me to it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm floating.
Yes. Yeah. Gemini is very floaty. If you stand up, you
Literally,
feel a little
my
bit like.
feet feel like they're coming off the ground.
Yeah.
Sometimes I could be kind of needy
Yeah.
for attention and or
Yeah.
kind of.
Can you
It's like
explain
do what
how
I
to
want, but
embody it?
don't make
'Cause
me
I'm
explain why I want you.
solid as a rock in myself, and so I'm
My
not.
daughter's a Gemini.
Oh.
Okay, I'm trying.
Is there
Sometimes
another
we relate to
sign?
somebody that we know.
See? She can't wait to leave Gemini.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Relate to somebody that I know that's a Gemini.
The
Yeah, so
whirlpool, like,
that's all I have to compare.
if you stand up, you feel like all floaty a little bit. And
Yeah,
Make
it's kind
it-
of like, I got that, move on. I got that, move on.
Yeah.
So
you know.
if I like don't if I'm a Gemini and I kind of come from a very rigid or repressive childhood, could like that resistance to the airy flexibility, mutability like invert itself in a way that like what would that be like, to invert the Gemini energy, or what makes it challenging for a Gemini? Because it
Well,
seems like
Geminis have a hard time processing emotions. If they have like water in their chart, it helps. They have a hard time staying grounded as well, because not only is it air, but it's mutable. So air is naturally mutable anyway, so it's like double mutable. It's like you're like floating with the wind.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's why Geminis, people say they have like two personalities. They really have like multiple personalities, because they're always just like squirrel, squirrel,
Right,
squirrel.
and then if you're born on the cusp of Cancer, you cry. You go, squirrel, cry. You know, it's so beautiful. Exactly.
what if it gets hit by a car? I love it so much. And then totally lost in this whole story. Like,
Okay, so we're gonna move on to Cancer. I will start the process.
Tell us about Cancer first.
I will. First, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. So, Cancer is water. It is emotional, psychic, feeling, sensitive. Then cardinal energy is initiation, moving forward, activation energy. So on 3, we're going to make the switch. 1, 2, 3.
He flows like water, and he gets so much done, but because he's not doing it the way that is normal, he just gets it done, and he's like water. He loves what he's doing. I don't know if that's part of Cancer.
No, that's you.
I almost feel like
Yeah.
where the
Sometimes,
river
like,
is like
plants.
meeting the shore, but like you're the water kind of like doing the work of like moving the rocks and turning the sand, and it is just beautiful, but there's friction. There's like work and like emotion and things like meeting each other. Yeah. So I'm like seeing myself as like the carving mechanism.
Oh,
There's a
interesting.
lot of emotion.
You're Cancer.
A lot of
No.
Oh,
I'm in.
you are right now.
I am right. Yes.
She's in tune with Cancer.
Yes.
Awesome.
I have the
one of
sense
the-
that
Yeah,
half
so who
pro-
feels more
property's
emotional
very
right now?
Intuitive.
In
That-
tune.
Yeah, it's like your feelings matter. It's like how I feel influence it can, how I feel matters, and if I were to voice it, I expect it to influence others or something.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I'm hearing
it. The
I'm
thing you
hearing
were
every
talking
word
about
matters.
yesterday, like grounding into emotion, which was a big lesson for me yesterday as well. And this is like a good sign to do that as well. And it makes concerts so much fun. And it makes you a better singer. Like you can literally become a better singer by becoming a Cancer. 'Cause-
Yeah, and they are very noble and
Yeah.
honorable and integrity and
Yeah.
Or the opposite.
Yeah.
yeah, or they could be the epitome of the opposite. Yeah, like they said, it just
Yeah.
depends. But when you think of cardinal, you think of that nobility and kind of the traits of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I'm noticing is that when it's coming into me, the different signs, I'm actually feeling the actual sign, the modality itself, not when it's suppressed. It feels like it's really coming through cleanly. And so when we talk about the Cancer being something different, that's when it's not allowed. It's been twisted. Because every single sign is beautiful. It is life unfolding before us.
Yeah.
And so it's
Yeah. Can't separate one from the rest. Say that one's not good.
like a big transformative energy, but also like a family protective energy, like kind of how the water is the life force of every living thing, and protecting, and by that being that life force, it's protecting everything that exists, but willing to do like the transformative work into like the nobility of sustaining life systems is what I'm feeling big.
Huh. I can see you're embodying it. Yeah.
Feel the ocean.
Yeah, I was totally feeling the ocean.
Yeah.
Depths. Yeah, there's a lot of depths.
Space because it's water. It feels everything. It can mold. It completely can hold space with all the emotions. Yeah, it's really.
It's like the mayonnaise jar analogy. Can you fit more? You know, where they put the rocks. Okay, is it full? No. Then they put the pebbles. Is it full? They put the sand. Nope. Then they fill it with the water.
There's still more.
If
room.
you've ever seen that. You guys know.
It's funny the thing about water, you know, I don't know if y'all have heard about like the fourth phase of water stuff where there's like the plasma. Yeah. And like it's a battery. It makes water a battery. It holds like that's just that is the purest form of water, that plasma. And I feel like Cancer in its purest form is like so powerful and in form. Yet just this amorphous galactic origin, like everything that I bring is true and purifying.
Huh. Okay. I like that. Yeah. Any other comments before we switch? Or are you ready to move on to
Do you
Leo?
ever experience people having trouble getting into certain signs because of
No. I think once people figure out how to do it, they just do it. They may not like the sign because of their own sign.
wondering if the stubbornness of Taurus is like not traveling into the other signs or something, because I'm like, I'm not feeling the way you guys are.
Oh, you're not are?
I didn't have the reaction. Yeah, I don't know if I'm
Oh,
getting there.
that
Can
could.
you give us a bottom line on Cancer? Because I didn't get very much information on Cancer.
I don't know if I would say there's a bottom line. There's like it's cardinal water.
Cardinal
and,
water?
Use that as your guide.
Yeah, like you understand cardinal, understand water. Then you can understand Cancer, which is kind of a separate thing, but it's connected. Like, I mean, there's many layers to Cancers, and we can't cover all of them in this class, but the ideal is that if you can feel it, and then another way to do it is also when the sun is in Cancer or the moon, you can experience it that way. So like, for example, right now we are in, what are we in, Gemini? So we are all kind of in Gemini world a little bit. So like that's just sort of, but you forget about it after a while. You notice it right when the sun first changes, you can feel the difference. So, and that's same with the moon, yes?
I have a comment maybe on yours, because it's water, and I mean, I just got here, so I don't know if you were feeling the signs before, but when you go to pick up water, it just kind of goes through, right? So you may be actually feeling it, but being like, yeah, maybe you're just soaking it up and you don't. You're like, but where is it?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That feels like it feels.
Yeah, that's what I got when
Literally
you were
what I was
trying to
thinking, like,
describe
where
it.
is it?
Yeah, like, I think
Yeah, that's
you
why I
have
didn't
but you're
understand
like,
it.
Almost seeing it, from your
Yeah, being
That's
a
a good
Taurus, you
analogy.
may like
Yeah,
be so
that's
comfortable as a Taurus that you're like, I don't want to change.
Yeah, that's what
So-
it almost felt like that. Like one of the signs is like,
Oh.
and I'm like, I'm trying to do it, and then the other part of me is like, so I'm just trying to figure out.
It's where my psychic abilities come from. Satushuya Naharya Toshuya Napiya Satrushuya Namaya. This feels quite natural to me.
Talk up a little bit.
It's like the dragon frequencies, you can hear it coming in. It's just super natural, super fluent. I see Nectarians sits in front of me. Just lots of love, lots of positivity. There's movement, but not like the Geminis you see. I'm swirling, I am moving, but it's slower. It's embodied. They're saying to tell you it's like I have that Cancer crab full moon rising. So yeah, born on that full moon. So it's beautiful. So it really resonates a lot with that, just that expansion, that movement. It just feels good.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Interdimensional love and love.
I get the ocean sense too.
Yeah.
I'm still moving in sort of a different directional. It's like almost more of a rock than as much of a spiral. And I feel very, my root chakra got crazy activated by the water.
Nice.
And the ocean keeps coming up. So that's like the ocean baby or the water baby that wants to go play in the water. Like, oh, I'm going to be down for not so good right now.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling the ocean mother energy.
I was surprised. Maybe it's my thinking of what it's like to be my dad. I sense a kind of a guardedness that I kind of like have these feelings that I sort of need to be careful in the world, guarded, and that so that I kind of have to just retreat before I decide to take action.
That's the crab. The like.
Hermit crab.
That's why they call it the crab, because they have a shell that they protect themselves with.
I do feel a mothering sense from it. Like a nurturer.
Yeah.
The energy of,
Yeah, like when he sneezed, I was like, "Are you okay?" And I touched him.
Cancer is nurturing energy.
Yeah.
At the moment, you're a triple Cancer.
That's awesome. It doesn't feel bad. It's definitely, like you said, that mother moon goddess. It's just very, just relaxed in that bliss. Like she has the sensuality, she has the other abilities, but it's just smoother flow, if that makes any sense. And it's embodying the night, that aspect of the goddess, the shadows, and just that feeling. That's cool.
Yeah, I just like slipped into the water. It's just like
Cool.
and since I'm double water, I don't understand.
Aww.
so,
Cool
Ian,
class.
I'm curious about your experience too.
I found my body resisting Cancer, and I don't know why. I had difficulty going into this one. More difficulty than Gemini. And then I went, okay, and I just said, I'll be with that. So I don't know how I'm feeling.
So
is
you
that
were Aries
uncertainty
with
that I'm experiencing?
What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus with an Aries rising.
Taurus, okay.
I think I have a Sagittarius moon.
Ah, okay.
I just heard wishy-washy, so like the wishy-washy may be making you feeling
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
I genuinely don't know how to answer the question, and that's unlike me.
And that feels like a Cancer thing to me, because it's a Cancer that could be wishy-washy.
Yeah, does that make sense? That because I'm usually really like, this is how I feel, and right now I'm like, I feel really unconfident about answering that question.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Is that
maybe you're
fitting?
there and you just don't realize it because it feels unnatural to you in some ways?
Yeah, it's actually making me feel quite uneasy and uncomfortable, and like maybe it's where I'm coming from, but like it's such an uncomfortable place to be for me.
Would you like us to change?
No, I'm ready to push through this. I'm here for the work.
It's almost time anyway.
I feel the same way he does.
Yeah.
I feel a little vulnerable.
I want to just hide.
And I'm
My mother's side was a nurturer.
I'm a little kind of a strong person.
Yeah.
And I don't particularly care for the Cancer emotional that. I'm a Leo, so there we go.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, okay. Well, it's about time to change anyway. You can always go back to your favorite signs later and embody them throughout the day. We're going on to Leo. I will make the change first. Okay, good. Yeah, Leo's a fun one. Yeah, I get that. Okay, fire, enthusiasm, energy, excitement, great fun, And Leo is fixed energy, more stubborn, more stable, more grounded in fire. Leo, here we go, on 3. 1, 2, 3, make the switch to Leo, fixed fire.
Oof.
Feels like doing this.
This yearning like dance.
The lioness strutting. And then just taking over. You know, I just feel like.
Now you want to teach the class.
You know what I picture?
Teach the class, but I
Picture
feel like
Kramer
I could.
versus.
Oh.
I'm quite confident I could.
Yep, you're now Leo.
So now we're Leo, right?
I thought
Leo.
that was funny because
Fixed
my
fire.
heart actually thumped on it. Like once you said really, really embody it, it calmed me. It actually made me feel more solid, like me being a lion itself transformed. Like I just know who I am. I don't have to like roar it out or scream it out. I don't have to fight anybody. I'm just here. I'm present as you hear the voice. So yes, that's basically just embodying it more. And it just feels good. My dad's a Leo, so I appreciate that strength and determination. Me being a Capricorn, it's like, this is perfect. Get the shit going. And that's how I feel right now.
Wow, look at you. Your energy is so different.
Oh yeah, it feels better. It just feels good. Feels kind of adorable.
Welcome to my world. That's how I feel. That's my
I
Oh,
know
yeah,
I
you're
chose my
home.
daddy.
Yeah, Leo's a good one. Good one for coming to conferences.
Oh yeah, toshomo. Yata. Get
Yeah.
over stage fright real fucking fast. Excuse my French.
I feel a bit of the fuck you energy too.
Yeah.
Now I deal with a Leo teenager, so that may be me.
Oh,
Turning
it hurt
into
my heart when you said fuck
more
you
than Leo in
energy.
general. Like there's this joy in pissing people off.
See, I don't get that.
It's more of a I don't like to be told what to do, and I know what's right for me.
Yeah.
And that pisses you off, I'm sorry. That's all that means. It's not
Or I'll
trying to
enjoy
piss
it,
you
maybe.
off. They're not trying to piss you off. They just know what's right.
Is a Leo partly like?
Except he's actually copped to learning to piss me off and enjoying watching me go.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
See, I
Maybe
don't
that has
feel
to do with
that.
the moon or something.
I want you all to
You're like,
I want you all to
"Mommy,
notice that everyone's talking over each other right now.
Yep.
And it just started with this sign.
This sign.
You're all talking over each other.
Wait till you get to Sagittarius, right?
That happened last year, yeah.
Can't wait for Sagittarius.
So one at a time. I know you're all Leos now.
Isn't that great?
Are you
being a
really?
Leo?
No,
Just
it's
the
so bad.
species. You want to be a Leo?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, but is Leo kind of desiring, like, really wants or needs the appreciation that, like that, or like, don't you understand who I am?
Yeah.
Like that. So it's like you give that to them. Okay, you know.
Mutual respect is what coming to mind.
They want
Maybe not
appreciation.
mutual. Maybe like you're kind of a god. Yes. I'm just wondering.
That is
you know,
Leo
like
energy.
you're kind of
Yeah.
You know, I recognize your.
Bow before me.
I recognize like. No.
I don't need anybody to bow in front of me. That
And
makes
it's
me
like-
highly uncomfortable.
Yeah, this is why I'm dealing with that.
But you're kind of an evolved Leo.
You're feeling like an aspect of Leo personality. So that's what you're kind of feeling. There's an aspect of like it's maybe a less evolved version of Leo, but at the same time, it's a part of it. So you
Hey, I
know.
will portion
Someone else
to
with those words, it's not bow down, but just like the
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
the respect. Yeah, the
Yeah.
respect.
That's important. Just simple respect. Just simple.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be anything.
Nothing over the top.
No. If it's over the top, then it's fake.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've had that from
I think I've already embodied this lifetime as a Leo.
I'm also getting that feeling
Well,
of
then
like
there's something duplicitous about it.
duplicity, and I get the feeling of the lazy lion piece of I'll do that tomorrow. I don't need to get that done today. Oh, it'll happen someday. Oh, somebody did it for me. Okay. It's okay if somebody else got it done.
That I need to work on.
You know, my son who we
And they also,
is a Leo. He told me about his Leo stuff, and I don't talk about astrology as part of my spiritual practice. So he's informing me from early on. I'm a lazy lion. I'm this, I'm that, and the poor.
Oh gosh, no, that I need to work on because I do too much.
Exactly.
No, I'm one of those. Yeah, maybe that has to do with my moon. I don't know. Maybe I'm interested to learn about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Good question.
You all good?
Yeah. You want to switch?
Yeah, todo ya.
You guys ready to move on? I know Leo's fun, but
Lovely and lazy.
it's time to
You don't wanna be
move.
Leo, do you?
I didn't want to. Yeah, I'm kind of like happy in Leo.
Oh, man, I'll
I
tell
feel
you.
like I'm understanding somebody in my life from Leo, so I think that's
Yeah.
why I'm enjoying it.
You
It's
can
like,
come back to it later.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone that you love, come back and experience it after the class. You could be it all day.
Let
Yeah,
I feel like
love
a volcano. It's
I love
constant,
being in Leo.
like
The main. The main.
yeah.
Yeah, and the houses, my chart is very dominant in Leo, so
Mm.
yeah, it's like, oh.
Like
So-
Pele is like a fixed fire. It's always there, right? Like a
Leo's a magnanimous being fixed. It's like they like to be the king, but they also don't. They'll take a lot of nonsense and shit from other people because they want to always be like being a fixed sign. It's harder to kind of shake them. Fixed signs are harder to shake. So that's what I always noticed about Leo.
We really, 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 really deeply love everything. Even when we wish we weren't. It's just there.
Yeah. Oh,
And ourselves most of all.
Yeah,
We love
that's
ourselves so
why-
much, yeah.
That is
That's
why we
technically
love everyone.
the same.
If you
I mean,
love
you love
yourself,
yourself.
you love everything.
You love,
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I like
Because we're
that.
everything, right?
Yeah.
the first step is love yourself. True on that.
Other Leo
We are
thoughts?
not narcissists. That is an old paradigm.
That is
Right.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's old energy.
I noticed people's energy lightened up as soon as we switched to Leo. Like, they got more like happy.
It's a
and I
fire
always,
sign.
I can't help but always think of the lions too. You know,
It makes me
right?
laugh.
Yeah.
Right, and the noble lions that are grounded to the
lions
earth, you know,
laughing.
because they're not the cats that climb trees. They're the cats that are grounded to the
They're like
earth.
walking the perimeter, you know.
They,
Just like,
They're like
I don't know.
the bulls of the cats.
Huh?
Big heavy bull of the cats.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You get things
Heavy
done.
cat.
And you
Like,
follow through. You don't?
And they
Leaders
can still
too.
run and
It's just
stuff, but they're
leadership,
more-
and it's like a humble
You
leadership.
know, like all other cats like
If-
climb, and
if
I mean
it's
they
an
can climb, but I mean they're more the grounded.
Because
Like,
I've met Leos.
Yeah.
so you say fixed,
Change
and
to
then that makes
So
sense
much
with the Leo,
Taurus.
with the lion.
It can be a
Yeah.
lot, but they do say
Yeah.
the bigger your ego gets,
And pleasure.
the less.
Pleasure, you
It
feel
had,
more
like,
pleasure.
I don't know, it's like the idea.
oriented?
Well, this is my
Either
home,
face
so,
your ego
yeah.
or
Oh, this is
make
your
it
home.
so big it
Of
encompasses
course.
everything.
Yeah,
In
magnanimous.
both directions,
Pleasure
being
being
you
you.
to
Yeah.
like
Okay.
not being an individual. So I
Okay,
kinda
we'll take
feel
a
that.
few moments more with Leo before we switch.
I feel a strong sense of confidence and
Oh, yeah,
determination
confidence.
is what I feel. And just like you said, the unstoppable, unshakable
Yeah,
aspect.
yeah. This is a great one for public speaking. It's a great one for going to parties. This is a useful one in a lot of different ways. Like, because it's so confident, yet it's more like grounded than the other fire signs. So the next one, we're going to move to Virgo. I will make the switch first. Okay, Earth, practicality, groundedness, detail-oriented, very stable, and then mutable energy, adaptable, changeable, flowing. So this is flowing Earth. So here we go on 3, 1, 2, 3. Become a Virgo, mutable Earth.
Well, I felt some energy flowing to me.
Happiness.
I mean, I felt it. I'm feeling dizzy. Oh boy. I'm gonna fall on my chair, but I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Oh, because as a Leo, this is moving one sign ahead. There's this kind of a thing there.
Yeah.
So this one might be a little intense for you.
It feels kind of weird because like there's a clearing here that opened up. There's it feels weird for me because it feels like there's a little bit of a clearing here, like an opening, but I felt like I had to like clear my throat literally. So I got some feelings moving, some emotions, unexpression of myself. Thank you. Nemokushia. But there's that definite dense heaviness on the right side of my head space for some reason. It doesn't feel right. And when you initially said embody it, I saw you as the tower card. And I'm like, not doing that lesson again. So it's not good. In that regards, it's like, yeah, there's going to be that, like, it was the infinity fluctuation, but it seems like a lesson, but I don't want to go to right now. But it may actually be really good to destroy and like rebuild myself again at some point with that frequency. So I'm going to kind of sit with it a bit more because I feel this like heavy bobbing up, but going down and bobbing up, like kind of what I do with my psychic work. I go in, I dig out the deep shit, and I come back up again real fast. So I do work with that already in my field. It's just different because it's so laser focused on it right now.
That is such a Virgo answer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll sit on it.
I feel really ditzy right now.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Really loopy right now. Real flighty.
Flitting
Interesting.
between things.
Interesting.
Yeah, same.
And
We'll move on soon. Just because.
No, it's not a bad way. I'm
Okay.
just not a bad way.
I felt like, oh, I have a new appreciation for Virgo. Like, that somebody with the earthiness and the flow, like they would want them to plan an event. Like they could handle all the details and go with the flow, and I just felt like
A coordinator.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coordinate anything right now. I like it.
grounded
Yeah.
and
Detailed.
should go with the
Yeah.
flow.
Yeah. Virgos are also very humble.
yeah.
There's a humility here.
I'm too
Except
humble
if
for
they, if someone goes against what they believe to be true, in a deep level, then they will no longer feel that way. Then they,
Virgos have a deep injustice trigger.
yeah.
Oh.
So it's a sense of, and it's not about them.
Right.
It's about something they really care about. Like in my case, it would be the earth. So I have an injustice trigger that's huge when I see people chopping down trees and
Yeah.
doing things to abuse or hurt this sentient being. And then we'll be direct about it. So that's like that harsh lesson feeling. It's not meant to be harsh. It's meant to, and Virgo comes from service.
Yes.
The energy of being in service to mankind, to the earth, so that directness and critical piece, which does come through as judgmental and all this, it's coming from the aspect or idea of trying to improve whoever we're addressing, rather than saying, oh, you're an idiot and you don't know any better. That's never the intention, but people often will think that's what's happening, right? It's like a way to see something, another way to make that work, and really having the desire to help somebody see it and say it very directly, and then
Yes.
you're picking on me. You know what? And that's not typically in my experience of being a Virgo. That's not usually the intention.
Excellent. Yeah, and said in a very Virgonian manner.
It feels like conditions rooted in morals.
Huh.
Yeah, so just because I'm a 29-degree Leo and I have like 5 planets in Virgo, I could totally get the Virgo thing. It's like you can see exactly what that person needs. And just here, have this, enjoy it, see how it changes. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like it's like a community caring and a natural ability to just, you know.
Conduit for knowing.
What's that?
A conduit for knowing.
Yeah, but it's like a practical thing, you know? It's like, you know, someone's cooking and you can foresee they're going to need a knife, so you'll just come over and you'll be like, hey, you know, have this, you're going to need it. You know, it's like there's a lot of practicality to it.
Yeah.
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 So when on my healing path with energy work, it's like energy work was okay, but when it got into physical stuff, like orthopedic stuff, that totally rocked my world. I was like, hell yeah, I want to do that. So it wasn't just about feeling good. It was actually fixing the limited mobility of a shoulder, or that like. So that's how.
Speak about my hip.
Yeah, I could probably fix it in 5 minutes. It's like it's detail oriented, seeing how all the pieces work together and just hitting the right point or whatever. That's how Virgos are.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make good doctors
Oh,
and healers.
Wow.
Good
It's a very
intuitive.
giving sign.
Yeah, that too.
They're very
And you
humble.
imagine that
They're
it's
much
real.
more humble than the other earth signs. So,
Maybe.
That's one way to do it. I mean, you imagine
Yeah.
that
Virgo
it's already
Sagittarius,
built.
right?
you're feeling it right now.
That's
I am.
increases your
my
belief system.
mum's a Virgo and she challenged me.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's also one of the greatest helps until she's a challenge. When she's a challenge, I'm like, can't rock her. So I guess there's some other energy in there because the stubbornness comes out as well. So she's like what you said, but when she fixes on what she wants, like nothing's
There's
gonna
no
move that
change in
woman.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I was leaning into with the Virgo. Like, I know it's like mutable, but
Yeah.
I've got a Virgo sister that,
Yeah.
for instance, if she was here right now, it would be like whatever the hell she wants, and if she didn't get her way, then all hell would fucking break loose. So, so it's like, oh man, like.
Is
but
that just her Virgo energy though, or that
I think
could
that might be. She has
is
some
that
Leo,
other
I think,
stuff?
too, but so does Christina, and
Well, we're a compilation of so many things. Like
Yeah.
Hale was saying, like that moon sign really makes a difference on how your daily
So many.
grind is and how
Yeah.
you relate to the world and all that. So.
In Sun Bears native astrology, Virgos bears, and bears always have boundaries, and
yeah, she's a big. This is my boundary, and there's no penetrating.
they have their strong boundaries because I have really good friends who are Virgos, and my most challenging person in my life is my daughter, who's a Virgo too, but she has everything in Virgo but one planet, so she's
a super Virgo.
She's a super Virgo, and she has super boundaries and super rules, and anyways, yeah. So
That's kind of what I notice is.
but I think Virgo would be good for boundaries, though. I think if you have to set boundaries with people, which is a lot, I think a Virgo would be good. Like, oh, I'm a
loving
Virgo.
boundaries as well.
I think
It feels like.
Virgo, yeah, mutable Earth. Yeah, I think of tumbling rocks.
So
like
maybe if you have a problem with giving, you might want to switch yourself into Virgo.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
they're-
how would that
but
be
they're
useful?
very-
'Cause that's what this class is about. Being able to switch your zodiac sign, right?
Yeah.
But they're very
Giving us
anticipative.
tools to do that.
and understand
Or
other
caring.
people who have a sign.
Exactly, yeah.
that- So.
Like our family members, 'cause
Yes.
I have a little brother that's Virgo.
Exactly. Everyone's got
he's-
some stories.
But they
Special.
are very giving, but they're
Very
good at
special.
boundaries, so that's a good balance with Virgo. They're very
Yeah, those are
giving, they
giving.
anticipate what people need, but
Yeah.
they're good. It's like, nope, okay,
Virgo and Pisces are like when they decide something's the right way to be, they know it and they will not change for anything. That's one thing that both those signs share. So let's move on to Libra. I will make the switch first. So what? Oh, Libra. Yeah. So this is my natural sign, so I'll just look normal. Okay, air. Mental, communicative, expressive, non-emotional, ethereal, and cardinal energy. Moving forward, initiation, activation. So, you ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Become a Libra, cardinal air.
I'm a whirlwind.
Yeah,
I can stir things up, baby.
that's us. But it's less floaty than Gemini, you'll notice.
Yeah, it's not very floaty.
Yeah.
It's more forceful.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like an exactness to it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Have
like
to
the
have
thing
everything in
holding the
balance.
scales, so
What?
it's like
Ever have-
always in
Equilibrium.
be like always like this is a constant journey into equilibrium,
Cardinal
and
air.
I am the medium of
Conduit.
that.
have to
Yeah,
have everything in
equilibrium.
balance.
Yeah, I've had
Peace
people say
keeper.
like
A balance.
Balance, yes.
things are just not
Balance.
fair, and that's just how it is. But it's like it's not that Libras are. It's like I'm bringing the fairness. Like when I walk into the space, like it's gonna get fair by my You know what I mean? That's the
It's
exact
gonna get fair.
That explains the gift of the forked tongue sometimes.
Even if it's uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, I noticed when I was doing that sometimes I would lean over, like say this whole group is opinionated on one specific thing.
Right.
Like
We
let's
go
say everyone
over-
here believes
yeah.
in Sasquatch. And even if I believe in Sasquatch, I might just take the side of
Yes.
someone who doesn't believe in Sasquatch
Yes.
just to hold that balance,
Yep.
right? Of fairness, so that that side is represented and make
Yeah.
everyone else mad at me. But just so that that
Straight up.
voice is there and present. Like, let's not forget this voice.
And it's funny because my experience being like Libra Sun and Rising is like, it's so much about peacekeeping, but if I'm truly rooted in, like if I'm in truth, then I'm willing to like lose any relationship to honor the truth.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where your
What
son
about
gets
you?
it from, your 4-year-old.
What about you?
Oh.
From you.
Um,
That stubborn you were telling us about
I have
yesterday.
4 planets in Libra.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
such
I
a
don't think
part of
I'm
me.
really stubborn, but I've been
Or the
excommunicated
opposite,
from several
yeah.
social groups because I don't.
Yeah. I was
I
always
really
drifting.
don't care to be accepted more so than I do care about honor and the right thing to do.
I don't know if anybody, this means anything to anyone, but I was seeing the air moving in an infinity symbol.
Oh, interesting.
Libra.
Yeah, everyone experiences it differently, so that's it's
Yeah,
always
which
interesting.
made sense in a sense that Libra is always depicted as the scales and equal energies, and it was moving in such a way that it was moving fast towards the center and slow on the outsides, fast towards the center and
Huh.
slow on the
I
inside.
didn't know about the scales. That's what came to me was the scales of justice, the lady with
Yeah, that's like if you pull a card. that-
Yeah. For me, it's always everything has to be in balance, and if it's not, I feel out of balance.
Yeah.
Like
That makes sense.
if I
the infinity symbol.
like if I make food for us, we have to have the same amount of food,
Yeah.
or else I'll feel like I failed. In some
Or I'm
way
like
to create
looking at
balance.
everybody's body sizes, like, oh, you need more food, but you need a little bit less, but I'm going to make sure everybody gets what they need. Based upon, like, just.
You must have Virgo in your chart somewhere. That's your energy.
I
for
think
healer.
Libra, though, could be a good one for,
Yeah.
like, giving and caring
Yeah.
and justice as well.
It's a relationship.
Because it's a
sign.
relationship
Yeah.
sign. So it will
relationship
always,
sign.
and it won't be like an enabler. It doesn't like choose sides naturally.
Yeah.
So even if it means like telling someone like, no, you actually don't need that. It's almost like putting egos in check a little bit.
And Libras are all beautiful. This is well known. This is true, right? I mean, it's just that's just what they say. Rolled by Venus. But I'm kidding. But there is a certain rosy glow that Libras have, which I noticed.
Yeah, remember the roses? Yeah, and then the roses that were chilling behind him last night on both sides of his
That's
body.
right. Yeah.
You had those two
roses
pink
all around you,
roses,
yeah.
like on
Oh.
either side of your
Class last
body
night.
when we were
Oh,
looking at the grid.
Okay.
He had this rainbow grid.
It was
that shining
unbelievable.
around him.
It was
when-
everywhere.
Yeah, it was. We were like, what are we seeing? Huh? And we told him to dance. Even let's see what it looks like. How
We're
do
like in the
colors-
dark, like looking at his field.
Oh, Libras love to dance, so it's a good one to dance.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Must have that in my chart
Although
somewhere.
there's a sign that's better for dancing, and we'll get to that one later.
Oh yeah.
Just want to get things done right now.
I'm seeing a book of like numbers.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, I was just saying I want to get things done.
Yeah.
Just want to like start something, and like I feel like why are we talking about things? Why are we talking? We could be
do it.
doing.
Now you know how I feel all the time. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a literal like book of numbers, like 00111. Like just get to it, just do what you want to do already. Just like kind of like bookkeeping, just getting in with it.
Yeah.
Very much kind of business workflowy in that feel.
I feel like I'm leaning
Projects.
forward, almost like you're like halfway into the first step. I feel like I'm leaning forward.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Huh.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
And it's almost like we
Are
have to
you-
also find a way
are
to
you
stop
there?
ourselves.
Yeah. But I'm not a Libra.
Oh,
But I feel it.
you feel it?
I'm not a Libra.
But yeah, let's go. Let's get things done. Let's do the initiation. Let's go. You know.
Yeah.
So here's perfect. Got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel
Awesome.
the desire for balance.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
I do feel that.
Well, yeah.
I always feel like, I always have to be balanced. So.
Like I feel like I'd have to smoke something to slow down.
Smoke something to slow down.
Yeah, the
Yeah, time, tintes.
Yeah.
That makes sense too.
That does make sense.
I've had some best friends who are Libra, and that's
My
really
ex.
typical for them.
Yeah.
All the time.
Has to smoke something
Wow.
to get
Slow
something
down.
done. Oh, slow down.
Huh.
I actually find Libra aggressive. And I think of theater and the arts, a sense of playfulness, being in play within a play.
Yeah.
There's like wanting to get noticed but not. At the same time, I'm very comfortable being by myself and doing my structured work.
Short distance, but I feel observational.
Yeah, hardcore.
Yeah.
Like my last 3 guys are Libras. That's to a T.
Yeah. Just want to it's not, there's no attention on self. It's like I'm looking outwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Libras are always like looking at the other.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
sacrifice themselves for harmony.
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
I don't like that. Next chapter, drinking water.
We're at Libra,
Oh my
so you can make the switch. Okay. Any other thoughts on Libra before we switch? This is the fun one.
Well, I feel like Libra also has that humor.
Yeah.
Humorous side of that.
So let's move on now to Scorpio. Yay. I will make the switch first. Okay then. So, water, emotional, psychic, feeling, flowing, fixed, stable, stubborn, grounded, determined. Determined's a big one. And on 3, we're going to make the switch. 1, 2, 3. Scorpio, fixed water.
It's kind of like that silent, deadly killer. My daughter's a Scorpio, so I get it. It's like immediately when you said switch to Scorpio, I wanted to cry. Like immediate emotions of intensity, but at the same time I saw the stinger in front of me, like, I'll stab you, which is horrible.
Yeah,
Because
oh,
there's like so calm.
yeah,
But fuck with them, they'll fuck with you. They'll really get you. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of like different mixed emotions of like, I'm seeing this kind of black and veil where they'll sit back, but they'll also like lead the way. Like, why aren't you fucking noticing me? Why are we doing this? And I'm going to sit with that some more too, because it's just, I keep coming back to the image of the tail. It's like, really just don't fuck with me. And then like a cigarette for some reason.
Interesting.
Keep the chill up.
Once again, that root chakra got like immediately turned on.
Oh, interesting.
So there's that sense of like not just arousal, but like this like almost sexual energy piece. But it doesn't necessarily have to be about sex. It's like
It's an outlet.
So my hands went like this, and I just started like it's sort of that ready to rumble feeling, right?
It's funny, your hands, it's like you're putting the 8 legs of a scorpion forwards.
Like what?
8 legs of a scorpion forwards.
Oh, right.
And look, it's a tail.
Yeah, like so. And I feel it like right here and here. And whoa. Okay, yeah. So warrior energy.
Warrior energy, but like more of a feminine warrior energy.
Kind of both.
Stab you in the back or poison your drink, sure. Yeah.
It's as water, as a water sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and my Venus is in Scorpio, so I have some of that. It feels very confident, comfortable, sometimes unsure of self. Self-analytical, self-critical.
I see the sexual aspect with Scorpio being like just trying to get my emotional frustration out, like the anger, the rage, the passion, desires, the sadness. I just want to fuck just to like get it out of my space.
Perfect scorpionic answer.
That's no answer, exactly.
What? I love it.
Okay, so I'm sitting next to Scorpio. I know this, and I get a sense of the water, the emotional, and the psychic, and the tuning in, but balanced with this groundedness.
Yeah.
So that it's not just like Leo, well, I'm gonna react to it or whatever, or air, whatever. It's that's what I sense. It's kind of like I know what's going on, and I'm connected to Earth.
That mutable.
Yeah, I don't resonate with hardly anything you two are saying.
Well, the one thing that I think you will resonate with, because I was just getting it hardcore, is don't fucking lie to me, because I will know.
Oh yeah.
That piece.
As a Scorpio.
And then also the doubting piece, I see it as I want to know what you're thinking, because then I can add to my toolbox of patterns, figuring things out.
Oh, that's my kid. Yeah.
And so then I'll know, okay, they're trying to fuck with me this way, because I've seen this before.
Uh-huh.
But it's not. It can look like doubt. I think sometimes it's exploring. Like I'm sometimes like this, looking, but I see it as like the eagle eye. I am high and looking down.
Like there's an element with that self-doubt. It's not so much self-doubt. It's like distrust of others.
Oh yeah.
It's like a distrust of how they are going to actually show up. So it's more like doubting the
Critical
integrity of
analysis.
others.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
And so when I find people who do have integrity, we're friends for life. Yeah.
Keep in mind, you've been playing with Scorpio energy for, your whole life.
Yeah.
And when you're first new to it, sometimes you can pick up on a lot of other things that maybe you've dealt with already.
Deja, right, like you've already evolved with.
Yeah.
I agree.
Any other thoughts about Scorpio? Nope. You ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you done, did
I will make the switch first.
Did you want to share in that?
No.
Hey, what?
No. It wasn't comfortable for me. But that's okay. That's
Any
okay.
water, right? The water is
Any water is kind of like a challenge to me. I don't know what it is. It just feels like, and some mutable, because I'm very fixed. I'm fixed fire.
This is fixed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't know what it was then. I just don't know how to answer.
Wait, your Taurus is fixed.
But
I'm
Scorpio
Taurus.
isn't fixed, is it?
Fixed. Scorpio is the opposite of Taurus.
Ah,
So you're feeling your opposite.
yeah.
Yeah.
I find a desire to not want to identify with Scorpio, so I don't understand why that feeling is. Like, it's like I don't need to understand it because I don't want to. It's weird. It's not conscious. It's just what's coming, and then I'm like I like Scorpio. I consciously don't have any problem with Scorpio, but I'm like having trouble. This is like twice now that this happened to me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, it's stuff to like. Pick the ones that you like the most and do them.
I want to like Scorpio. I'm just like, it's not coming. It's not coming. I don't get it. So,
Play with it.
Okay.
Yeah, play with it.
Accountable.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say?
Accountable.
Oh, okay.
Seductive.
Ooh, I like that.
I feel like a strong
Accountable.
energy, like ready to defend.
Whether it's you or someone else.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
a preloaded gun.
Perfect. Yes.
It's a daily
water gun.
try me
Yeah.
energy.
The strongest ice that's so strong it'll burn you.
Yeah.
It'll really burn
I was thinking
Don't
of
lick
ice
black
too.
bulb.
Exactly.
All the harm I've ever committed in my life is my moon sign.
It's like a column of spinning water,
Huh.
a vortex of water.
When they say like the water signs, like they say Scorpio's like the ocean, sort of very deep, and Pisces is like a bubbling stream, and then Libra's, I forget what it was, like either a river or waterfall or something. They had these different ways to look at each. But yeah, the column of water, she said. What other
Boy, the
Scorpio?
insects
He's
are
totally
really
in
bad.
Scorpio. Look at him.
You
He's
get
like,
ready to
what?
burn.
Yeah. Scorpio's a
kinda
good
like the
one
way
for. Scorpio's an interesting one to embody because it's very powerful. Yet it's sort of it's easy to overdo it too, especially as a beginner in Scorpio,
Like a jaguar.
because they will they're completely fearless when they will fight for anything fearlessly, even if it hurts them.
Yes.
So and they don't always recognize that it's hurting them.
And it doesn't matter what it does.
Yeah.
I have Mars. In
It's almost
Scorpio, 16
enjoyable.
degrees, right on my.
Midhaven.
For me, yeah. It's like enjoyable for me.
Careful what you wish for.
Right.
Just this picture of like the tail on the scorpion and
Yeah,
falling
yeah.
off, and I'm still doing this without the scorpion.
What's your thought on Scorpio being one?
It's very
I feel
Dionysian.
severely judged over here.
You're probably an eagle.
Yes, the transmuted sign
Right.
is an eagle.
Right.
And you rise up as an eagle.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
There's two kinds.
also
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's two kinds. Thank
Yeah,
you very much.
right.
And it's my Scorpio is tempered by my childhood experiences and my family, and so it changed. It shifted some things. So
Some of the most nurturing
Totally.
people I know is Scorpio. So
Yeah.
that's the other part. is
Yeah.
the nurture.
the nurture, the loyalty, I'm here for you. I am not gonna like that defend.
Hell or
Yeah,
high water, I
if
need
you're
you.
in my corner, you're in my corner.
Yeah.
But then I also don't let people. Very
Buffalo
few people
you.
I feel know me deeply because I won't let them in.
Aren't
There's a
Scorpios very
shell,
sensual?
Same
There's
here.
like a shake.
Scorpios are
just
water.
part of
They
it's
are
like,
very
this is
emotional.
my
They are
portion.
sensual. They
I will
are
allow you
I
access
think all the
to it.
Scorpions
all the
I've
water
met
stuff.
have been very
Yeah.
sensual.
Yeah.
What's your rising sign?
It's a really wonderful
Sure.
sign to drop into the
I'm not
meditation.
sure.
You can
just
go
getting
really deep.
Yes.
So it's either Aquarius
Yeah.
or Taurus.
You feel it right now?
Yeah, but then I
I like
think
how they
so
shaped
much
your
in my
widow's
life.
peak.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I like how
That's
they
what
shaped
made
your
you
widow's
awkward.
peak.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's cool.
Your guide.
Yeah, no, I haven't had a lot of practice with it.
So going Scorpio, just taking a deep breath.
Right.
Anything like
I can see that. My
Yes.
youngest son's Scorpio.
It's like my present
Look.
is going now.
Aren't Scorpios also highly psychic? I mean, they have a high
Yeah.
psychic connection.
All water is psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water signs are all psychic. A lot of the stuff you maybe were feeling judged is when people first drop into Scorpio, they become aware of the power of it.
Yeah.
And later, they don't like immediately go right to the transcendent Scorpio. They go into the, because you have to kind of learn the sign a little bit. So, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's all good. I can
Cool.
see now.
Yeah, the whole daily life thing,
Yeah.
I feel like
I
my
knew you were the
beingness
positive one.
is, here on earth is grounded in Scorpio. When it comes down to it,
So
like
Scorpio's like
my depth,
still
who I
water.
am here,
Okay.
like an authentic personality,
Yeah.
really comes down to how my Scorpio brings that forward. How my light shines upon the surface of the moon.
I will make the switch first. Okay. Sagittarius, mutable fire. So this is a fun one. Fire, enthusiasm, energy, excitement, activating, and mutability, change, adaptable, flowing. This is like flowing, adaptable fire. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, make the switch. Sagittarius, mutable fire. That's how she starts. Perfect.
This feels like a brother energy. It's very relaxing for me. It just feels normal. Like my conscious awareness is way more open. My scope, my lens of vision is literally clear. I can really see. And it just feels supportive, but brother.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it too.
But you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, of course you do. My rising sign is such. So I started actually doing, when you started talking about shifting you, I started doing the work ahead of time and started doing actually something I do when I'm traveling. Which is I spin my Merkaba in all the different directions. I send energy out from horizon to horizon. I literally just did it. Like, I'm ready to go. And then we do land sweeps with dragons and shit. Like, that's how, as an earth healer, I roll. So that Sag piece is a big part of that. Because if I know I'm going to, like, just across the state because that's a short trip for me, for like a day, I'm all excited, I get to travel, I get to go, wee! That's like the puppy dog, also the chatterbox.
Yeah, your energy's all like.
And it is, I mean, what I sense from you say you have some Sag.
It's the Sag rising. That's like how I am presenting in the world.
Like the Sag wants to, has a wisdom, probably shares it in a very eclectic way, but as a wisdom that they can would like to share.
Yeah, we're portions. Yeah. Ella.
I feel like all the places that people are saying they're going to go next, I'm like, I don't know. It's not right. I'm like planning, like, okay, where am I going next? Yeah.
Yeah, they're travelers. Sages are travelers or philosophers. They like to be in where the action is.
There's a bit of FOMO.
You're right.
Yeah, oh yeah. Heavy FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Oh, yeah.
It's my emotions out. That's why I love being
I sense opportunities.
Yeah?
Opportunity out there.
That you want? Like things you want?
Yeah, things that are out there that I should explore.
Oh, yeah. That's it. This looks like a comfortable one for you as well. This is Gemini-ish. It's the opposite of Gemini. Any other thoughts on Gemini? Or sorry, Sagittarius?
Just want to love everybody.
You love everybody.
Yeah.
So this is a good one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, wow, you look like my Sagittarius friend right now.
I'm a Sagittarius moon.
Oh, yeah.
I lead into new interactions with my Aries, and once you get to know me, you get my Sagittarius moon. So you get a strong connection to start, and then it's followed up with a shitload of love.
Oh.
So, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Your Sagittarius friend has a similar face shape.
He's a Sag with a Sag moon, and
Wow.
you look just like him right now.
You know what's funny is my other astrologer friend, he can pick people by their face shape based on their astrology. So it's probably that.
Yeah.
That is
He can
so
tell which Olsen twin was born at what time
Oh,
Wow.
no.
based on the shapes of their eyes.
Wow.
Because one of them has the Pisces rising, and she has the fish-shaped eyes.
The rising affects more of the. Yeah.
What's it affect more?
Rising affects
The rising affects like how you look.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Sag is my moon, so that shouldn't affect my face shape.
The RV?
I don't.
I gotta
What's
see
your
a photo
rising?
of this guy.
Do you know your rising?
My rising is Aries and my moon is
Oh.
Sag. Yeah.
Aries, Sag. I guess they can look similar.
Okay.
But
nice.
no, you seem like very so saggy right now. You like suddenly turned into him. It's like kind of a trip.
Okay.
The Sag does have that like lovey-dovey feeling.
Yeah, they're super
Like a bear.
lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
Aw,
Like the bear
a
hug.
bear.
You know? No, serious. You want
Saggy bear.
Yeah, I do like to bear
No,
hug.
yeah.
I love to bear hug. It's my hug
And it's sort of like related to that giggle, that fairy energy.
Yeah, I loved how you just started laughing.
It's sort of
funny.
sweet.
I feel very happy too. I feel happy as a Leo because I am a Leo. I don't know, but feeling very happy as a Sagittarius as well.
Oh, good.
Sag is a nice thing.
Oh, really?
The fire side too, yeah.
Oh.
Just as lovely.
Lucky. They're always lucky.
Yeah. Well, not always. but-
Well, I am.
Oh, you are? Are you a Sagittarius? Oh.
Yeah, you know, that's interesting about that luck. 'Cause I actually have a friend who's like a quintessential Sag, and she would just blurt out stuff, say stuff that if it didn't land just right, could have gone terribly wrong.
Yeah.
And she lucks out every time it lands just right. You
No
know?
filter. Jupiter
Yeah,
is
no
kind of
filter.
the happy planet that leads you.
Oh, oh yeah. Didn't you say Jupiter is a guide too?
Jupiter's a guide, but it's supposed to be one of Sagittarius's like main helpers. They've assigned each sign a planet, and Jupiter was assigned to Sagittarius.
Okay.
Yeah. Other thoughts about Sagittarius?
Happy.
Travel.
Happy. What?
Travel.
They love to travel, but are you feeling that right now, or do you just know about it, or do you want to travel somewhere?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Love animals, nature.
Yeah. They're very
Change.
philosophical.
You guys get bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Bubbly.
Bubbly. Yeah. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Don't they like a jump, do different things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel movement, yeah, like a fire movement of like an outbursts, but then yeah, like little, like fiery outbursts about stuff that they're, but then able to move on to other things.
Get over it really quick.
Yeah.
Sag is a good one for like going to parties, for travel, for going to conferences. They love knowledge. They love to like learn new things. They hate to be pinned down by anything, including relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. That's my rising sign.
Mine too.
Mine too.
Yeah, that totally you just described. It's like I just want wanderlust.
Yeah, that's a great word.
I just want to go.
Yeah, you can also use this every month. Like I like to kind of meditate on each sign while it's going through the month, and then you can also use the moon sign every 2 days. So if you want to like throw a music party or something, you wait till the water moon, or if you want to clean the house, wait for the earth moon. You know, that you can use it. For so many
Good
different-
idea.
Great idea.
You can schedule your year's housework out that way.
Yeah.
You're like, clean the house, you're like, not until February.
Yeah, well, every
My grandma would say
ruler,
dust
every
is a good preservative.
Or just
Yeah,
find
every
yourself
leader
somebody who has
of
that
the
sign.
president
Right, I was thinking that. Find
always
yourself a
have.
maid. A man needs a maid.
They think it's for dating, and you're
Oh,
like, no, he's
they're
not.
all present.
So every leader, every president, every king, every queen throughout history have always had an astrologer.
Yeah.
And they're just very close to them.
Mm-hmm.
Very powerful. When you said plan out your year, that ain't no joke.
Yeah.
That's it, to this day.
Yeah.
Podcast and with my astrologer back home, we explore, working on it now, but we explore big dates in military history because it's literally always showing that they have an astrologer working militarily, really big invasions, wars,
Yeah. And then they tell you, oh, don't do that. You're gonna go to hell if you look at the astrology. Like
Yeah,
they don't
right.
want you to have the power they have.
Right. Yeah.
It's just
I hate
so.
that answer.
So, Hale, what is Sagittarius
Say
best
that
for?
again.
You said dancing.
It's good for no,
Right.
it's good for like travel. It's good
Travel.
for going to conferences, going to parties, anything that you
Travel
don't want to
party.
feel attached. You want to feel free.
Okay.
It's a very free sign.
A free fire.
So
And you
you're
can
a free
see how
fire.
everyone's talking over each other right now while we're
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. That's Sagittarius.
Yeah,
That's a
Okay.
Sag thing.
They always babble.
Sagittarius.
Okay, so we're
Gotta get it
being
out before you
embodied.
forget.
But nobody cares.
lucky.
It's like, yeah, coming up. I'm gonna keep talking. Yeah, we should freaking go in a little troop. Just all embody one sign and then like go bombard people.
You're like, what's up?
Trying to get like really housework and like looking at everything as a blessing.
One
Thank you,
sign and then
universe,
just
for
go.
another
But don't tell
sign
anyone.
that will
Okay.
I was
Let's
getting
do
really
that. Let's
grumpy
all
with
just
all
be
the
sad.
Okay, Capricorn. I will make the switch first. Okay, Capricorn is Earth, more stable, grounded, more solid than cardinal energy, initiation, moving forward, activation. Here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Make the switch to Capricorn, cardinal Earth. Cardinal Earth.
Seriousness.
It is
is very serious.
My
I'm
brow
very
is furrowing.
This is bad.
Okay.
Oh.
Discernment.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Smile.
It's my niece and her husband. They're both
Don't
Capricorn.
smile too much.
Don't smile.
Is that a thing for Capricorn?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
It's very, very serious.
Determined.
Determined.
But it's
Determined.
penetrating.
I feel like a calculated.
Yeah,
like
it felt
very
penetrating, some
calculated
weird
step,
birth
like
energy
It's gonna go right
and like very
this.
yang.
Yep,
like,
yep.
No.
That's how they're raising their boys. They got rules.
December,
They got the,
January. December,
Yeah.
January.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Capricorn is good if you need to follow the rules.
It's good for doing work, like if you want to plan, like like it's good for like planning a talk, or like it's good for anything that involves Earth. But it's really good at organizing things.
Oh, okay.
And
There's a pleasure in it.
authority.
Authority. So like,
Yeah.
It can be.
If I needed to tell someone something with firmly, this would be the energy.
Yeah, as long as you know how to do it, control it well, because Capricorns are notorious for pissing people off with their like. A couple other things about Capricorn: they have a good sense of humor, but it's very dry.
Yeah.
They have a lot of honor. Honor is huge for them.
Oh.
So,
Accomplishment and status.
You help somebody else
Yeah.
embody that. You need
Camus is a Capricorn.
Yeah, yeah. Capricorn is, yeah, yes, there's rules, but they're able to discern what the actual rule they want to follow is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They are not compliant
At all.
Right.
unless they believe in the rule.
In the rule. Yeah.
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 Yeah, you
Negotiate
there's a lot of discernment.
Yes.
Do as I say and not what I do.
It's ruled by Saturn,
Oh,
supposedly,
cardinal.
which
Beginning Earth.
is
Cardinal Earth.
Saturn's the great teacher. Capricorns have many lessons. Capricorn moons have an incredible temper. So it's funny that you said that. Like,
Ask my dad.
Oh yeah, it's my
I've
daughter.
got my chart done like that, so I have no idea.
oh, I could, if you ask me later, I can look it up for you.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So Capricorns have tempers?
Capricorns do have a temper. They do. It depends how evolved they are, if they've worked through their stuff. Like unevolved Capricorn, yeah, it's like very, very intense.
Do
A
they
lot
get
of
over it very
presidents
fast?
have Capricorn, or
No.
like leaders have Capricorn or Capricorn moon.
Are they grudge holders?
They don't.
They can hold a grudge, not as long as a Scorpio, but a long time. Yeah. Especially if their honor is threatened. If they feel foolish, Capricorns do not like that. Yeah.
And my youngest daughter is a Capricorn. My partner and my youngest daughter is Capricorn, and she was a toddler when she felt completely wronged. Maybe I wasn't paying attention because I had two really close together or something. But as a toddler, I offended her sensibility, and she held on to that offense for like 3 days, which is like saying something for a toddler. You know, because toddlers are like, just move on, but she did not move on. It took her 3 days to get over it. Yeah, she's Capricorn. Yeah, really strong Capricorn. What's that?
Did you learn from that experience?
Yeah, well, I learned about her ability to focus, and she was always a serious kid. And if she felt confused, she wanted to know the rules. She's like, okay, what's the rules here? So she can master it and be in charge.
My granddaughter. Born on
Funny, 'cause
111.
that's probably that legal thing that I was getting from magistrate/police. Like, what are the rules so I can work with them?
Right. Yeah. So
Right.
exactly.
That's
So she
great.
can navigate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legal.
Mm-hmm.
And if there were no rules, she wanted to make some.
Find the loopholes.
Yeah.
Is that another one?
Yeah, well, that's legal. They're using the words against the words.
Right. Right.
People are now more respectful of not talking over each other. You'll notice that.
We're
More
following the
respect going on.
Wow. You're so. That's cool.
Great. True. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we are doing it, I guess.
You are, yeah.
I
That's
feel like
cool.
I'm
Yeah.
a really good listener though. Like I'm more strategic.
Yeah.
And Camus has such amazing ability and knowledge. His knowledge is so immense.
Yeah.
And there's so much mind.
Yeah.
And yet, even when you're in a certain place in your evolution, you call the other, bad ones that don't exist. He always holds space for them.
he's my example of the most evolved Capricorn now.
Yeah, because that honor, I feel like that honor creates a shield underneath that carries everyone. Like you can, a really good Capricorn like Camus, you feel super safe and held in his power.
That's
Yeah.
And then those that annoy me, it's because I'm really powerful. You're not in your power. What the fuck are you doing? Like, stop it. And so we're both trying to control each other. It doesn't go well.
Feels very serious. Okay.
It's very
It all
serious.
just felt
Too
really
serious.
Yeah.
Too serious. The
The s-
list,
My smile
the
went away immediately.
structure,
Smile.
it's this way.
Yes. Yes.
It is. I know. I'm not one, but I've been under that energy in moms of kids that I
Feel your
take
smile
care of.
dissipate.
It completely.
Yeah, it's like this feels unnatural.
I know. I felt that energy from the moms of the kids that I take care of.
Oh.
So I take care of children in a
okay.
home setting, and so
Yeah.
I've come into contact with Capricorn moms, and I get along with them perfectly.
Capricornation.
But their lists and the way this is the way you do it, and it's challenging, and you just work with it.
Yeah. You have a little different energy now. It's like more. Yeah, I can see it. So yes, Capricorn is cardinal Earth. I'll start you off. 1, 2, 3. Make the switch.
I'm already a Capricorn.
Oh, you are a Capricorn.
She is a Capricorn.
Oh, easy.
I felt it in my third eye.
Mountain.
Like a really intense.
Grounding it in, the frequencies up above, they're showing blue light codes coming in from the galactics and stars and the mountains, bringing it in, owning it here in physical form, and embodying it, and spreading out through the land, so it'll go everywhere underneath me. Really good for grid workers. Higher Akashic record awareness, coming in, landing it very easily, projected through the heart. I'm seeing the Merkaba star in pink coming through and out. It's actually really cool.
Nice.
And that's your Capricorn too,
I'm a Capricorn, yeah. That's probably
I
that's
can
why I had to
believe
do it. So I can bring this information in.
Huh.
Yeah, well, fortunate. I'm gonna second that. I get that Akashic record access, and the seriousness comes from knowing just how serious shit is. Like on some levels, there's some of this stuff.
It's
that
a
is
lot of
going on in
serious
the
shit.
universe, and it's like, so that was my energy. It went like not like the bulldog oof. It came right into third eye. Oof. Like,
It's very
you know how real this
Yeah,
will go.
it's serious.
Yeah.
It's very determined, it's very direct, and more laser focused. So it may perceive as serious to everybody else. It's just like, this is what I want. And this is what I want to desire here. And everyone else is like, I want to do these other projects. I'm like, no, this is what's on the table. So that's the seriousness aspect of like, keep it together, like the family. And that's what's coming to mind.
Well, because you are the Capricorn, you've been working with the energies for so long,
True.
just
Yeah.
like with her and Scorpio. So
Okay.
for you, you're seeing the higher aspects of it, whereas
Me keeping the family together versus the, okay.
yeah. So they're all, some of them playing with it for the first time. Oh, how do you feel? Like home?
I mean, I've always felt like that the thing of what is the face thing. Like I have caught myself like looking in the mirror. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm looking like. Brighten it up. I do like I've taken life very seriously, especially as a child. I want to get it right.
Yeah.
I'm never doing enough. I should be doing more than what I'm doing.
Yeah,
And I'm not
I can relate to
that's
that.
true.
Always having to do more.
So I wanted to learn
And
how
it's
to do
never
right.
enough.
And sometimes
It's
I
a
notice
lot.
like trying to teach someone how to do the thing with my courses in a certain way, and there's so many reasons why we're doing it this way. It's like I've already figured how to do it this way. Just trust.
And it's a good way. It's
For
actually a really good
efficiency,
way.
Don't make me explain all the reasons why we do this, but I will because I have reasons for them. This is where
Just listen to the wisdom that's there.
but I did, sorry.
That is such a Capricorn answer.
Yeah, it is.
I like learning that it's cardinal,
Yeah.
because thank goodness. And I don't know if it's a Leo, but I think it might be the cardinal aspect. Like, I will get an idea that's kind of crazy and
So
all the buzzwords, logic, plan, all those Capricorn buzzwords right there. Yeah.
I also see like with businesses how they can strive and go forward with more ease. Like here's a plan, but I see these next steps that can make it even fucking better and just like magnified and just this beautiful starlight. So making that come through. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. Like how to tweak things to make it better for everybody. A next evolutionary step.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the buzzwords, Capricorn buzzwords.
But what do you
Buzzwords,
do? What
did you
do you
say?
do
Yeah.
when people aren't on board with you because you're being too demanding? And
I learned not to be demanding.
What?
I had to learn not to be demanding.
Okay,
I had
so
to learn to give them space.
Okay.
I can suggest it. If they aren't ready, gotta learn to walk away.
Is your question done?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Capricorn.
My son is a Capricorn, and he has been talking about creating like teleportation.
There's that sometimes. Depending what it is, yeah. If it's something to do with their own business, it's on them to do it. I'm just gonna walk away, just do my own thing and create my own structure. Yeah.
He won't impose it on others, my son, but he has this wisdom and insight. And
is he Capricorn?
Yes, he's Capricorn.
Oh shit.
And he's got that old soul energy. And he was talking about advanced science when he was little, and he was engineering things out of stuff, getting this complicated kit of Legos, doing it, and then he created a working flintlock pirate gun out of Legos, where I had elder or other relatives back east going, college students in engineering programs that can't do that without
Beautiful
a plan
brains,
yet.
beautiful mindsets.
So he would just know how to do it, and it came. I feel a lot of third eye energy.
Yeah.
And so when you say Akashic records, I get that sense too.
So
So
usually,
it's like access to a higher
people who have that,
dimension.
they're getting guidance from the planets. There's a very famous guy. I'll shoot you his episodes on Gaia, because it might be the similar thing, and he's now working for space programs and creating alternate space programs to the corporate American ones.
And that's the idea of embodiment more, because as we get in the body, all that information comes in more. So what better than an earth sign to try to bring that forward? It just lays through like fire.
That's good.
In service.
He is so in service. He got a job, and he literally is like, take my debit card, pay whatever it was you need. Like that's what my son has done since he started working. Like he is that way. Like you see, he's here because I can't use my shoulder. He's more than happy to assist.
Yeah.
And I can be that direct Virgo, and he actually needs that direct at this time of his life. So it works really well together. Like
blessed.
So collaborative. That's another
team player, hardcore.
Let's work together.
Yeah.
I can see that.
What would mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a division.
Someone has to be.
Yeah, and usually
it's a good vision. Like in my experience, it's like great ideas.
Cool.
And that's what I felt too. Like, okay, you're a Capricorn, you got to share. Now it's your turn to share. You better give her a chance. I was just like direct with it, which I'm not typical. You were being everyone else. Right? Yeah. With being a leader, I totally was direct.
Okay, shall we move on? I will make the switch first to Aquarius. This is a fun one. I like this one. And a lot of people really enjoy this one. So air, communicate, mental, floaty sometimes, less grounded, more out there. So think of air, then think of fixed. So fixed is the grounded air sign. Grounded, more stable, can be more stubborn, more determined. So on 3, we're going to make the switch. 1, 2, 3. Become an Aquarius, fixed air.
Oh, it's so goofy. I just pictured like Jim Henson, like the Muppets. And I just want to be goofy with that and play.
I don't feel goofy, but it popped right out and it's my crown chakra. It was like this.
Yeah. Well, it's like your childlike heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
My brain just popped open or something.
I'm smiling again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the opposite of Leo.
Capricorn's gone. Get that to the curb.
This is the opposite of Leo, so it feels comfortable to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so it's uncomfortable? Yeah.
I felt my heart expand like a child, like that childlike play, like wanting to be that.
Yeah. Because there's not. You're in it.
Yeah.
My body just feels
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, like I've just suddenly become aware of how much muscle I used to just sit still. Before I changed into this, now I'm like, wow.
Yeah, you feel the physical change.
Yeah, like holding my legs in place now is like 3 times as difficult.
Wow. Yeah. I almost was going to say fiercely independent, but not really fierce, more like stubbornly independent. Like my own, this is my own thing, and I'm okay with just my own thing.
Yeah. It's relaxing. It's fun.
Can you talk more about
That's totally true. What?
I'm having trouble getting the earth.
No, it's not Earth.
Fixed air.
It's hard to, I can't fix with it.
What's your sign?
You're having this is the one right in front of you.
Ah.
Interesting. You're having a hard time with this one. It's just, I mean, Aquarius, it's got the fixed energy and it's got the air quality, the quality of air, like lightness, more like mental communication.
So like stable.
So it's not about initiation. It's not mutable.
It's
That's hard for me
fixed.
it's hard. I think of air as mutable. So
Right.
fixed.
This is the fixed air.
Hot air balloon. Or like a lip. That's
If you're having trouble with this one, it's okay. You can go down to the next one.
This is a nice place to be. Aquarius is a nice place to be. I like it.
Yeah, this is a fun one. It's very relaxing. You're just like, oh.
I could be here all day long.
It's totally inner child coming out for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just play.
Yeah. And
So does this have? Is there anything that makes it more powerful because we are in the age of Aquarius?
it's a good question. I don't know.
I think Aquarius is giving me a headache.
Oh! Dehydration?
No, I just chugged.
It actually is for me too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm totally
I'm ready to leave.
Now I'm seeing it. Now I'm
Okay, we'll
feeling it.
switch.
Capricorn grounding.
I'm just going home. I'm stepping back into myself.
I know.
That is crazy. Headache literally just went away.
Yeah, it's mild for me, but yeah.
Yeah, it was mild and then just disappeared. It's on my left side.
There's a playfulness to this energy though. It's like quiet playfulness.
Yes.
It's there. If you tap it, it's like ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Yeah. hmm But more quiet.
But quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More mellow than Gemini or Libra.
Yeah.
I feel a physical effortlessness. Like from my normal state, or from the last sign to this, it's like
Yes.
Gentle.
It's relaxing.
It's so curious.
Yes. Yes.
High curiosity.
Yes. You want to know everything. And Aquarians don't care if people think they're crazy. That's one of the great things about Aquarius. It's a great sign for teaching people about stuff that they're going to think you're crazy for, because they like it. They like people thinking they're crazy. It's like an honor to them.
Yeah, I'm laughing because that's totally my rising sign.
And they love difference. They like things being different.
Yes.
And then their curiosity is like,
Yeah.
they don't want everything to be the same.
Right. They want new, different.
And who do we know that's Aquarius? I'm
Who do we know? Garrett.
Garrett's Aquarius.
Is that the only Aquarian in the camp?
No.
No, he said he hates it.
He said he has a hard
He
time with
said-
He said
Capricorns. Yeah.
he's got a course how to not be a Capricorn.
Oh, by the way, that's an interesting point while we experience Aquarius is that the sign right in front of you or right behind you can often lead to conflict.
Oh, interesting.
So if you're an Aquarius, you would have difficulty with Capricorn and Pisces. This is another way for you to kind of circumvent that.
I'd
And
say
it-
that qualifies as rising sign too, totally.
It qualifies as rising, but if your moon works with the other person's sun, you can just kind of make that work. So, that kind of thing.
There's bridges.
Yeah, I'm complete opposite of Garrett. So I'm Scorpio Sun, Aquarius Moon, and we hit it off right away.
Oh,
We're
because
like
you're
brother
able to.
sisters.
Yeah.
Easy as.
It's funny, I just got a picture of the color wheel. I work with photo and image and video. Anytime you're like grading or looking at the relationship between colors,
also 5 signs apart as well. So for example,
Those are crows.
They're crows.
That's
They're
same
different.
thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make the switch first to Pisces. Okay. Pisces is water. It's emotional, psychic, very psychic, deep, flowing, creative, feeling, and then mutable. So the natural state of water, very flowing, very adaptable, very changeable, very shifting, all of that. So on 3, we're going to make the switch. 1, 2, 3. Pisces, mutable water.
Kind of cool because the root chakra got it again from the water, and I'm like.
Okay, you can go if you want.
I'm just going behind the tree now.
I instantly saw a canyon and then like the river going through it. So basically it's like you can see the rock formations of the canyon on both sides, but then there's a river going through and it's pretty high above it. But then it's swirled around energy-wise where I saw this like chalice and it's overflowing and just a lot of love, a lot of nurturing, a lot of abundance there. I am actually feeling more grounded with it, so I do feel more earth connection with it for some reason. There's definitely still this dark spot of awareness where it's like I have personally a resistance to grounding, so it's showing me what to work on still. Even though I'm a Capricorn, I have that resistance, and this water is showing me it can help take me there, but the air sign is what's going to bring me up higher is the other image I'm seeing with the bald eagle. But yeah, as you see, there's kind of like the seriousness in my voice as you hear, which I'm not really loving. So there is a directness with it, but it's like, where is this even coming from? Yeah.
I feel peace.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah?
Interesting.
Very peaceful.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to disturb the peace by actually contributing.
Yeah,
Wow.
isn't that
Like,
something?
I'm like, I hope they don't ask
like,
me.
That's
you know,
so Piscean.
I think this would
I
be
need
a
to work
good,
with this energy more.
I think this would be a good exercise to do to get into meditation. You know
Yeah.
how people need to listen to their music or whatever?
I would run away from it. No.
Sarah, where are you?
Hey, it's just right when you said the thing about Pisces, said the thing, I remembered someone from 30 years ago who was a Pisces, and I was like, oh, I just kind of got it. Like that, like, yeah.
Yeah.
And what I kind of noticed is I sense my Capricorn's perspective, like, oh, I don't feel like I have a plan. I just kind of feel like this, like that.
That's very Piscean, is having no plan. They just wing it. I'm a Pisces moon, so.
I feel like I'm sensing the wind
bet
more
I'm a
as well.
Pisces moon.
We can look.
Interesting.
I can look up people's moon signs after the class, by the way.
Is sensory, heightened sensory and a physical aspect a part of it?
Oh yeah.
Because the wind feels freaking amazing there.
Yeah.
Is this Pisces we're doing?
Apprehension and readiness to feel.
Yeah, like
That's
fish
perfect.
ready to just be.
Yeah.
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 Get out of there. I've got a picture of ice sliding in that moment as well.
Ice.
Ice sliding.
Oh.
You can slide ice with.
Oh, interesting.
I was seeing like a stream that then suddenly it turned into rapids and then back to a stream and then suddenly rapids.
Yeah, that's Pisces for you. I have a Pisces moon. It's a journey. Every day is a journey.
Pisces.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really enjoying movement.
Yeah.
As Pisces.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like
Yeah, if you
movement's
need more
good.
exercise, maybe that's the one.
Oh, this is the best one for dancing, by the way.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
See, there she goes.
Pisces
Pisces moon.
ascendant,
Right? Go for a
Libra.
Pisces run.
Sun.
Mhm.
Okay.
Libra,
Ooh.
Sun, Pisces moon.
dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pisces is great for dancing. It's great for listening to music. Pisces men have a hard time in life generally. Pisces women, not as much. But Pisces is a difficult sign, so it's.
Why is it different from men?
It kind of goes against the kind of standard way men are taught to behave. It's very emotional. It's very like it's mutable water. It's very like fluid, open heart kind of thing, very soft. So yeah.
I've seen all these like bubbles popping, like being in the water, and then all of a sudden you see just being inside of the bubbles, maybe at the bottom of a waterfall.
Yeah.
You know?
You'll notice how crazy it was during Aquarius, and now it's all quiet. So.
I just feel like there's this
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a real deep quiet.
There's a deep quiet. Yeah.
Really deeply quiet, and they can be so triggered if someone hurts them. I mean, really deeply.
My older brother.
I feel like contemplative, on the edge of painfully self-aware.
If you don't like something,
Yeah.
it's like no. It goes deep.
I don't know if color means anything, but I'm seeing the color lavender.
That's the color of Pisces.
Oh, interesting.
That's exactly the color.
Yeah.
Amethyst is
I
their
was tapping
crystal.
into the energy, and I could see this, embodiment. You were actually, your aura was turning into a pale lavender.
Oh, yeah. Probably because you're in a way switching your aura in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the movement, I feel like this like love of travel also, right? With Pisces, would you say that that's true?
Love. I
Like
would
travel, like traveling.
I love traveling, so yeah. If it's Pisces moon. Yeah.
Aren't
Soft.
Pisces
Very soft.
I feel like they travel for a specific reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gentle stream movement.
Yeah, your energy's changed now. It's very like soft.
I am just starting to bring Pisces into my life. Oh my God!
I want to give everybody a hug.
It's a perfect sign to end with.
It's one of my favorites, although it's because it's my moon, but it's very different, so it takes a little getting used to. But yeah.
What do you think a good quality for a Pisces man like would be for them to embody, or for them to like partner with? Just because I've had trouble with the Pisces, the male Pisces, just like with being having to be like kind of the emotional caretaker or something of
Yes.
it feels really weird to be an emotional woman and then have like an emotional man that like it almost feels like I have to sideline my emotions to take care of this emotional guy or whatever.
Because you're a double Libra, 5 signs away is Pisces. So there's a natural conflict there. I have that within myself.
Right.
Like Libra Sun, Pisces Moon. So people that have Sun and Moon 5 signs apart have that conflict within themselves. And it's same with like 1 sign apart.
So 1, 3, 5. Or is it 1?
If you draw a like circle, and then you can count out 5 signs apart, and then you'll start to get it. Like
Because it's a quincunx.
Yes.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah, that's a word. Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called?
What's a quincunx?
A quincunx. It's like it's not a square. So square is harder energy, and a quincunx is similar but not as.
20 degrees.
Yeah. So.
1/3 of the circle.
A square means
Something
it has
like
the
that.
same mode. So Cancer and Aries, for example. That's a square. If the easy way to figure it out is like go to the opposite sign. So the opposite of Pisces is Virgo, and then right in between the 2 next to Virgo are Leo and Libra. So anyway, to answer your question, good for Pisces is earth signs are good for them, water signs are good for them, or mutable signs as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, because I have found it to be in the past like a little overwhelming. Like, okay, it's just like a lot.
But now you could just change your sign and
just become more
connect with
grounded.
them. Yeah. Okay, we've gone through all 12 signs.
That was so helpful. Thank you.
Oh, good. I'm glad you
That's
enjoyed
so
it.
neat.